What's poppin' T-Subs and T Squad? And happy Thursday to your child. I hope your Thursday go very smoothly, swiftly, and professionally, honey. Um, my brother I just ate, whatever. Anywho, who's to blame for the tanking ratings round there the road? Shout out to Love B. Scott. This little tidbit comes from Love B. Scott. And this says Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings are tanking. Hit season low as fans complain of boring episodes. Despite a decent start, ratings for this season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta aren't looking too good. In fact, since the season 15 premiere, ratings in key demos have continued to decline, finding this past Sunday's episode a season low. So from TV Deets, this last past episode garnered 657,000 views. That's episode 4. Episode 3 garnered 765,000 views. Episode 2 garnered 738,000 views. And episode 1 garnered 834,000 views. So yeah, from 834,000 to 657,000, that is like, a little climb, a little decline of a little decline. We admit that the season 15 Roa trailer did look promising. However, just 4 episodes in, viewers are already complaining of boring antics and lackluster storylines. Um, so this comes from Bravo Buddies. Like I said, it was a boring episode, but damn, y'all really didn't tune in. Dead. Hashtag Roa. um, Another Twitter user said, at this point, I'm only here for Team Twirl, Kenya. She said Kenya, but y'all know I call her Team Twirl. Because, like, I'm tired of the Billy Goat and her trauma dumping. And can someone get this boring ass Lillian Monster away from my screen? Can't stand her voice. Y'all know Lillian Monster is what I call Courtney Rose. And y'all know the Billy Goat is Latoya Hutchinson. Um, Another Twitter user wrote, seems like another lackluster season is in the making. The Housewife franchise as a whole needs to head in a younger, fresher direction. Hashtag Roa. I agree with that. We'd argue it's a bit unfair to blame the show's tanking ratings on one, in parentheses, or four, Housewives, but some fans are calling for the Atlanta cast to receive a complete reboot, much like the upcoming Real Housewives in New York City. Um, hey, can a few appearances from former cast members and a group trip to Portugal turn this season around? We'll have to wait and see. Shout out to Love B Scott. I appreciate it and what she do. Shout out to her. Listen, who y'all blame? I've been seeing grumblings. Cause y'all know I'm nosier than I'm up. And I've been seeing grumblings or whatever the case may be. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people want to sit up and blame all of this on Latoya Hutchinson, aka the Billy Goat, aka owner of the Rag Ben, aka Mugshot, because it ain't no damn Marlo no more. And everybody want to blame it on Lillian Monster, aka Courtney Rose. But I'm gonna be real fair about this. I honestly feel like it's blame to go around. If we're talking about boring antics and lackluster storylines and so on and so forth, I love some Team Twirl. I do. I love me some Team Twirl. She has her ways, but I still love her. I rock with her. But she doesn't have anything left to give us, y'all. She don't. She shared us her real life. She paid for boyfriends. She turned around and married a butch queen. You know what I'm saying? She done had a damn baby. She has a successful business. We've seen her do everything. We have. I don't see what more Kenya can give us. I don't. She's stretching out this damn divorce with this butch dyke she with, and what well was married to, and all that. Like that's being stretched out, and I feel like now that her trip or event or whatever happened so early in the season. I mean, other than getting into these squabbling matches with and tat-a-tays, shout out to James Caldwell with the Billy Goat. I mean, what else is there? Candy Pants. Y'all know I love her. I do. But I feel like we're getting a round and round storyline. No shade. Like, because it seems like now it's about to be another thing between Mama Joyce and Todd and what she done said about him and how you ain't got no time for Todd to help him out with so on and so on and about your business and so on and so. And it's no shade, Candy Pants, but we done been there and done that, baby. We have. That's been your three main go-tos. No shade, but it has to me. And I lay you down, Candy. I do. I appreciate you for the shout out, the acknowledgement, and all of that. Thank you, Puddin'. But we gonna be real here. We done seen you pregnant. We done seen you had a surrogate. We done seen it. Todd Mama passed. May she rest in peace. Like we seen all of it. We done seen Candy in the game. We done saw Chandrika. We done saw Philip. We done saw your cousin. I forgot his name. The real cute one. The one that looked like Ratatouille in the face. The one that looked like Fabio. Like we done Patrick. We done seen everybody. We done seen Aunt Bertha, Aunt Nora. We done seen all of them. We done seen Karma. We done seen it. We done seen you trying to pounce on bitches. We done seen it. You had a whole storyline about how you quote unquote did the whole drug gate and so on and so forth. Like you had a wedding special. Like we done seen all of the Candy Pants. Like now you done been reduced to sitting over here arguing with lesser than bitches. Like she been out a goddamn thing, ain't got not a goddamn thing. But again, the same could be said for her. We done seen everything. We seen your marriage with a sweatbox named Bob Crumble. We seen him. We seen you tried to take him to the cleaners and you ain't get nothing for it. We done seen Fardra be your damn lawyer. That's why your ass lost. We seen them churn sleeping on that air mattress down at that mansion. Like we done seen you hit Iala Van Zant when she couldn't even help fix your damn life. Like we done seen so much of you, child. Now you done sit over here and got cross pollination going on between you and LMH because you done had to be reduced down to being this little situationship with Leisure Suit. We done seen you end up with a felon. The felon done left you. The felon didn't even want you. Like, Lord, when the felon don't want you, you know you down bad. Like, you were reduced to being a bone carrier and you couldn't even do that right. You've been fired 3 damn times. Like, you done given us everything, child. Caro gave us a whole sex tape or nude, whichever one it was. You done given us everything, child. She by no such thing crumbled on national TV. You done given us everything. Girl, she can go. Mugshot bought on, look, the Billy Goat bought on Meshach and Shadrach, and as cute as a button as they are, they don't, not even them makes me want to see her on the TV screen. She went through the entire years of being a friend of paying for her own trips, her own tickets, her own this, her own that, to now have a peach. And the only storyline she can give us is how she's trying to make Candy Pants work for her peach. It's tied. It's tied. And the sad part about it is, Mugshot, you actually got a story to tell. Like your mama. What happened with you and your mama? Why we're not seeing that relationship between you and your mama? That could have been a storyline. That's something new for you because the only thing we know about you is you sleeping with these Africans, throwing your pussy at them for money, for pennies on a dollar to let me tell it because you still laid up in that damn shack with Meshach and Shadrach. Like, Damn. I had the woosah. I had to woosah. I had to woosah. The point of the matter is she ain't got nothing going. Well, she do got something going on, but she refuses to tell it because she's so damn hurt by Candy Pants not accepting her and by Team Twirl not accepting her. And that is a her problem, not a us problem. We don't need to be subjected to that. And if she's not willing to show her real life and she's a new bitch, then y'all need to do her like y'all did all the other ones and either demote her back to a friend of or throw her out to the wolves. Um, who else? Who else? Drew. Drew can stay because Drew actually got a real storyline that's about to take place. It's a hurricane called Ralph. All right, her marriage finna go, and you know that's about to be a big thing or whatever. And I feel like that's about probably gonna be the only real story that we're probably gonna have to talk about as reviewers. It's a damn shame it took her marriage failing, but that's just the truth, right? She's the only real legitimate storyline there. Medals ain't got nothing going on. Medals ain't got shit going on. Girl, why you ain't pregnant yet? Your whole storyline last season was not having a baby. Then you turned around and want to have a baby, but you still ain't pregnant yet. At least that's something new to give us because we over this whole story with you and your sister, your brother-in-law, Ross want them gone, and all of the rest of that stuff. That's getting old and tired and played out through. Other than that, you keep reminding us that you use a runner, use a track star, all up in your damn tagline. You could have said anything. You could have said anything. You could have had a damn good ass tagline. If you can't keep up with my pace, stay out of my race. Girl, I done hit the mic. Am I missing anybody? I lay you down, Marietta, but girl, you ain't got nothing going on. You really don't, friend. And people can say, well, you ain't got to have nothing going on because you a friend of, but fuck that. The original cast ain't giving us nothing other than Drew. So I'm going to need for the friends of to step up if the cast other than Drew ain't. So Mayetta, if you got the cat fight, Cratchit's claw, and windmill with mugshot, do so. If you got to pick a fight with your husband, do so. If you got to start a fight with your baby daddy with his raggedy punk ass, do so. It'll make it interesting. Lillian Munster, girl. I would say bring Bryce on, but he ain't fine no more. So personally, I don't want to see Bryce. Like the people don't even understand what Bryce is doing being seen anyway. Like he ain't fine no more. He not who he used to be from Groove Theory and Beauty Shop no more. Like he not there no more. He not on the Twas level no more. He not on the Beauty Shop level no more. He not on the Hair Show level no more. He not on the Tony Braxton making me high video no more. He not that no more. Like we don't want to see him no more, friend. We don't want to see him no more. I mean, unless your storyline is going to be helping out the Billy Goat get her record expunged. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Look, that's my synopsis, okay? Yeah. That's my synopsis. That's my take. I feel like everybody wants to blame a couple of people, but I feel like a blame can be spreaded and divided equally. And no, I'm not mad at the people who felt like they need to scrap these ladies and they need to bring in a newer, fresher crowd. I do agree with that. They could keep Drew, like I said, um, and they can build a clique around Drew of some younger, fresher people that we can grow another 15 years with and start to complain about them 15 years later. That's the way that it should be. Like y'all go-tos is always bringing back old people, and why? Especially when they ain't got nothing going on. Don't nobody want to see the Atlanta Hillbilly. Don't nobody want to, aka Kim Zolciak. Don't nobody want to see that. Don't nobody want to see her or that $2,000 ass wig that she trying to sell on eBay because the bitch is broke. Much like she by no such thing. Much like her good friend, her ass is broke too. Don't nobody want to see the broke hillbilly up here. Nobody wants to see her. Uh, Carlos running his goddamn mouth, talk about something, bring back Kim Zolciak. Well, if that's the case, bring back Destiny. All right? Because to be honest and to be fair, Kiki ain't bringing it. All right? People is wishing Destiny would be back because at least it's something to talk about. Like, Kiki ain't bringing it, and let's get on LAMH. Yeah. That's my take. That's my synopsis. That's how I feel. And it is what it is. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think because I almost went off on a tangent about a whole nother show that ain't got nothing to do with this. So with that, I'm gone. Bye.